What is going on, guys? I'm back. So check it out. I got a new computer. Look at that thing. Isn't it sexy? Went home to Canada for the holidays. I switched jobs and I actually don't have the other computer there that I had anymore. So I actually have a webcam coming for this one. I'm filming this on my phone, but I thought I would give a quick update on the two projects that everyone loves, which is Elrond and Metahero. So Elrond's the internet scale blockchain here on the Twitter page. Got plenty of updates. Just recently, just the other day, they actually acquired Utrust and accepted now by 10,000 plus businesses accepting EGLD payments. So that's a pretty big news article for them, as well as a really interesting project that they have in their incubator, the first one on their kind of launchpad platform called Ethereum, which will be using personal data as tradable assets in the first open metaverse. So that's a bit of an interesting concept. Now, Elrond has obviously been struggling a little bit, as all crypto has over the past few weeks. It's definitely dipped down a bit, but it's at a good trough, holding pretty good support. And now with Bitcoin starting to go back up, Bitcoin's up to 43,000 now. Would not be surprised if I see this start to get pulled upwards as well. Not financial advice, but Elrond is looking really good. There's a lot of even just articles about Elrond like being written. Check this out. I mean, this was the Utrust article a day ago. There's another article written about them. So they're getting lots of press and publicity. There's one about a popular crypto analyst explaining why he's so bullish on them, including, them in along with EGLD and along with ETH and manage other really big projects. And they're up at, I think, a market ranking of about 40 right now. So they're holding their own pretty well considered how some other cryptocurrencies have taken this dip. Now, Elrond, yeah, it's doing awesome. Now the other project we've got Metahero. So Metahero definitely took a big dump, I guess you could say, right after basically the deadline for having to hold Hero in order to be eligible for the pre-sale of Everdome, the sister project of Metahero, which is the metaverse project, the first hyper-realistic metaverse. And they actually, I believe, have just recently announced the date for the pre-sale on Everdome. Everdome pre-sale and public listing dates. The Hero pre-sale will be January 21st, which I managed to squeeze my way into, holding 10,000 Hero tokens before the deadline. So I'm excited to get into that on January 22nd. It's definitely a big day on my calendar. Then the public listing will be February 8th. It's very likely I will take a percentage of profits after February 8th, because very likely the public listing will go out and there'll be lots of hype and everyone will jump in and it'll probably spike up. It'll probably rally up a lot and I'll probably make some pretty decent gains on my investment. And what I'm going to do is not just hodl it completely. I'm going to actually sell off some of it when it starts to spike up. That way, in the event that is very likely after all the attention is worn off of it and the price will drop down, I'll have made some profits on the gains on the way up. It's a very smart way to look at it. Another great tactic is one taught and used a lot by Alex Becker, and he does it in the smaller micro cap projects. Mostly he's into gaming projects and whatnot, but you can do it with a lot of other crypto projects. The key is research. So here is just an example of a Veracity, which is a pretty great project itself. It is a video sharing, basically, project aimed at creating a fair system for creators and advertisers to work together using the blockchain. However, the chart is what I kind of want to touch on that's important. A lot of the time, you see right around here, there's some sort of news article about it, or the launching, or whatever. It could be media or a marketing campaign, and the price of the project will skyrocket. And a lot of time it's almost over realistic of what the project is actually worth. It shoots up quite a bit, and then boom, it'll crash again right away. It'll a lot of time fall down. So you'll see the spike up and the spike down. And then a lot of time in projects, these are the ones you gotta look for, you'll see it down quite a bit, at least in comparison to how high it was before. And you'll watch it stay down for a while. And what you wanna do is, if you see a project with a big spike up and a big stay and a big drop down, and it's down here, right? Look at that project, look into the developers, look into the team, follow their whatever they've got going on, and do as much research on them as possible. A lot of the time, there's companies, and like some of these gaming companies and whatnot, or gaming projects, where the developers just have their nose to the grindstone this entire time. They haven't really changed their workflow much. It was more just hype between marketing events or whatever. But when the price is back down here again, they're still working on the project. There's still a big team on it. It's still an active project. It's not dead. And it jumped back up to there before when there was publicity about it. So that when they're going to finish their next milestone of launching the game, that it's very likely to shoot up again. So this is where you can start to kind of average into a project. If you kind of, start to consistently, week by week, whatever your paycheck is, it's a portion of your maybe higher risk, because a lot of these are smaller micro caps that do this type of profile on the graph. However, the gains you can get behind it on some of these gaming projects can be very substantial. This was over an 8x, it looks like. But a lot of them can be up to anywhere from 20 to 30x on some of these smaller micro cap. You're looking at, you want to go to basically all the projects and go to ranking, and you can sort by categories, and you can look at market cap and look at the smaller market cap ones, research into what they're doing and whatnot. And research is the name of the game, really. If you can just be confident on the company themselves, on what they're doing, you have a lot better shot than if you just listen to someone and drop in money on something that just has some big hype about it or whatnot. You gotta really think critically about where they're going, what they're doing, do they have a good plan, and can the team execute it is a big one. And then as well, with some of these is, will it be hyped up? Will they release an article or something that'll make it shoot up? That's kind of the micro cap mentality. But yeah, just wanted to share with you quick update there on Elrond and Metahero, and a little bit of insights here just on micro cap crypto buying. But should have a webcam coming in soon, so it won't just be an iPhone video. Although let me know if this wasn't too bad. And appreciate it. Drop any questions, any concerns, and catch you in the next one. Peace out.